Hello everyone, I'm Melinda NailFanatic of Love, Peace and Happiness Tarot, as well as NailFanatic's Artistry Design Studio, and I am going to do our July 2017 monthly tarot reading for the sign of Gemini. And so for those of you who have never been on my channel before, who are new, or for those of you returning, I always recommend that you view your sun sign, as your sun is closely related to how you are viewed, how the world views you. Your moon sign, because your moon sign tends to deal more with your inner emotions, that hidden side, the part that it takes a while for people to get to know about you. I also recommend that you do your rising sign, because the rising sign tends to be more the way you're presenting yourself in the world. And I'm so grateful to have learned about the northern node, because the northern node deals with how we are as far as our soul journey, our soul's evolution for this life, soul lessons and soul growth. And so it's like the aim of this lifetime, the main lessons that we're being confronted with. And so I encourage you to watch all those videos as you have time available. And as I am recording live, any really important comments that you want to make certain that I'm able to see, I recommend you put them at the end once this video has fully uploaded, so that way I can be certain to view that, because a lot of times while I'm doing these messages, I am so focused on explaining the box of information that I had received to you. Therefore, it tends to be that I'm not able to focus on the chat that is available. So thank you so much for all your support and all you do. We're going to begin with the Nabukra card. I haven't used these in our readings for a while, and I definitely felt a strong urge to use them this month. So let's see what's going on, okay? I'm going to take the first one off the top. It says, always remember, we often find out later that many disappointments and failures in life are really blessings in disguise. So never be too disappointed in a disappointment or take a failure too serious. It could be a blessing in disguise for your future benefit. And boy, that's a message I sure have been sharing a lot lately, because it seems like we really have been having different challenges present themselves to us to allow us the opportunity to see how we're going to go through and grow through situations as they've been presented to us. And so are we taking the opportunity to show ourselves how awesome we are, or are we allowing ourselves to be defeated, so to speak, by the situation that's been presented to us? Now I want to see, for your sign of Gemini, what is the archetype that wants to express itself to you? So I feel that with this card that we got from the Abukra, that there's definitely going to be some situations that you're going to deal with at this time, my dear Geminis, where it is not necessarily fun to go through, and it is a bit of a challenge to get through that, but it's about how you go through it, because it is an opportunity, and everything that happens in your life is a chance to benefit yourself by allowing yourself to expand, allowing yourself to learn, and allowing yourself to hold a high vibration regardless of what's going on. And if you've been with my channel for any time, you know that I'm all about holding that high vibration, and that regardless of what's going on, it is possible for us to maintain that divine perspective, understanding that as the divine children of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be, all things are working out blessings for us. It's up to us to see that. And also, some of you who have not yet watched my Transmuting Tragedy to Blessing video, and you're going through something really difficult. Some of you are dealing with loss, suicide, financial struggle. Some of you are dealing with loss of relationships, loss due to death. Some of you are dealing with uncooperative family members in external environment that doesn't feel like it's cooperative to you. And you're overcoming and you're enduring. And so definitely want to tap into the energy of there's a blessing in this for me, and it's about how I get through this. And definitely with the archetype teacher coming out here, it's telling us that you have the ability to communicate knowledge, experience, skill, or wisdom. And so a lot of the times these lessons that you're going through them so that you'll be able to share the benefit that you reap from learning these life lessons with those around you. And some of the most tragic things that you will ever have to deal with, you will be able to shine a light to friends, family members, different people who you don't even know yet, or people who have been in your life since before you went through it, and some who barely will get to know you, some total strangers. You'll be able to share the benefits, the blessings, and how you handled it in a high vibration way for a high vibration outcome. And so definitely using all these blessings in disguise to shine a light. It's so that you can learn. But anytime you are a teacher, you're always a student. And anytime you're a student, you're always a teacher. We're always teaching and learning simultaneously if we're wise enough to be observant of those opportunities that are available to us. So I want to use another deck that I haven't used too much in readings, mostly because it requires its own background, but we're going to work with it today. So I'll set it up down here. And this deck my daughter gifted to me. I love, if you ever want to know what to get me, a deck of tarot cards, you can't go wrong. Actually, I'm going to set it right here because these are my my transparent tarot, and I want to use those for the readings today. So we need the white background so you can see the images. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle and allow for 3 cards, and we'll stack them and see what the message is that we get. That's the fun part of the transparent tarot. I don't have the package here, so I'm just letting you know it's the transparent tarot. Got to give credit where credit's due. So definitely, again, just being very mindful right now of the opportunities to learn from your life as it's presenting itself to you, and to share the benefit of what you're learning with the world around you. I got into an Uber the other day, and the man was on the verge of losing his wife to death, and some things that I said just really helped him out. And I wouldn't have been able to say those things had I not gone through the tragedies to be able to speak so convicted and knowingly and experienced in regards to the subject. And so likewise, there's something that you have gone through, and you're going to be put in the path of somebody who really needs to hear your message and your experience, because it's going to help them greatly in where they're at. We have the 6 of Swords, talking about moving into a place of greater peace of mind, talking about harmonizing our thoughts and getting into a more in harmony with the flow, getting our mind in harmony with the flow of the universe around us and opportunities around us. We also have the 2 of Pentacles. So I feel that we are getting ourselves in harmony with the flow as far as how we're able to support ourselves and who's involved in our life and what we do on a day-to-day basis and what we have and how we're able to provide. And then this one wants to come out, and this is the Page of Cups. And so I see here that we're pouring our love into everything that we do, and we are following also and running with our spiritual guidance in all of this physical life situations that we're taking care of, all of our responsibilities, all of the juggling and coming together, that we're making things happen in our life, and also in this harmony, this mental harmony and peacefulness about the flow in our life. It's a, although we've come into harmony with it, there's still a thank you, I will accept some more. In other words, I feel that there's a prayer that's gone out, a wish, a intention, apply it as you apply your own spirituality, but that has gone out for increase and for greater ease and a greater flow. And so I feel that that is definitely being received. And so as we harmonize with the idea that we've already set our intentions, if any of you have been around small children that repeatedly ask for the same thing, like my grandsons, I heard them the first time they said that they're thirsty or they're hungry, but they insist on repeating and repeating and repeating. But see, the thing is, it takes me so long to get from the one area of the house to the other area of the house. Thank God it's taking longer these days because I have a bigger, more roomier house. Amen. Praise God. But also, they don't take into consideration the time it takes to go get a clean glass and to get to the fridge and fill it up and all of these things. They just keep on over and over and over and over again. But they didn't have to do all that. And while they're doing all that, they work themselves up into a frenzy. Likewise, us, we set our intentions out. We put our intention out in this universe. We put our prayer, our wish out. You don't have to harp on it. As a matter of fact, I received a download that said how fast things would come in for us if we could just wish for it once and let it go and never think about it again. It would come in like magic, like that, like that, like that. So that's something I've been putting into my plans, and I have to admit I haven't been as thorough with it as I want to be and as I see myself being, but to make it a practice of wishing for things and letting them go and not thinking about them no more, because things come in really fast that way. And that happens that way so easily because of the fact that we're in a state of non-resistance. We are in an allowing state when we can ask in that manner, in that fashion. So now, let's get into your romance on this side over here of the screen. I'm going to pull a card from the Heart Tarot deck, and we will see what are the messages for Gemini, the sign of Gemini, in regards to your romantic love life with this card that comes out of here. Let's see, what is the message for Gemini for July 2017, this one? Oh, the Ten of Pentacles. Awesome. It's all about your family. It's all about the family. It's all about a completion. Okay, some of you are actually ending a cycle. Because it is a 10, it is a completion. So some of you are feeling complete, and some of you are actually going to be ending. I do feel that there are more of you with the Six of Cups at the bottom. I feel that there are more of you who are going to be feeling extremely complete because you feel like I'm with my soulmate, or I've met my soulmate, whether it's new or it's established. I definitely get that. I know my soulmate and this is who I'm with, and so I have, in my family life, things are actually working out really good, and no matter what comes to us, we get through it all because we know that we belong together, and this is divinely ordained and supported relationship. For others of you, it is, I've met somebody that I'm so excited to bring into my family, and it feels like it's divinely ordained. It feels like magic. And it feels like family, and it's so natural. It's so natural. It's so easy. There's no challenge, no holding back. There's no stress about it. There's no frustrations. There's no inhibitions to work through. And so with this deck here, I want to see the situation and the advice, and the bottom of the deck is going to be where this is taking us. So I'm going to kind of shuffle to the side of the camera so you can get a view. I'd really like to see one card at a time fall out, but we'll take two. However Love Source God does it, or if one pops up, that'll be it. Okay, see, look, as soon as I say if one pops up, this one sticks all the way out. So this will be the situation. The situation is the Tower. Card number 16 says rebuild. Okay, and with that, it's saying, remember I said for some of you, there's a situation coming to an end here. It is a soulmate, but that soulmate has served its purpose in your life. And so if it's falling apart, understand that you're still divinely blessed and guided, because this is a generational card. So you still have so much love and support in the spirit realm that it's undeniable. It must be, and it is. And so you'll be guided and blessed and protected through all this. And this is actually the card of a family inheritance and good fortune and things working out, windfalls and stuff like that. So again, when you take that into consideration with the Abukra card we got, talking about blessings in disguise, I'm really feeling like if you have a relationship that has fallen apart, Gemini, this is a blessing in disguise for you. So what is the advice for Gemini in regards to this romantic situation? What is the advice for my Geminis regarding this romantic situation? Love Source God. That's too many sticking their head out. We want one card right now, and then whatever's left at the bottom of the deck. So I'm really looking for one card. Okay, that one right there. The advice is the Six of Wands. It says believe and succeed. And so stay focused on progress, on moving ahead. Excuse me. This is a victory after struggle, a victory after challenge, a victory after strife. Okay? And where is this taking you? It's taking you at the bottom of the deck. We have Major Arcana number 10. It's entitled Flow. This is the card of the Wheel of Fortune. And so it's taking you to a wonderful, blessed destiny, great fortune, things working out better, a shift for the better. So whatever has fallen apart really did out where it's due, and it is time for something new to come in. Now, on the other hand, for those of you who are meeting someone new and it's feeling like a soulmate relationship, this card also represents shock and surprise, shock and awe. So it's like, oh my God, I can't believe I met somebody who actually resonates so well with me, who actually matches me so well, who actually understands me so well, and who actually is there with me, and who I actually want to be with. And the Six of Wands saying you're feeling like a victory, you're feeling like you're winning with this, and you're feeling like things are going good. And so really you have great opportunity within this relationship. Keep focused on the positivity. Work through any little piddly stuff. Don't allow piddly stuff to become an obstacle or a blockage in the relationship. And it looks like things are working out really well for you. So now, I want to pull, if y'all been with me for a while, you know I love using these unicorn cards. And I've been holding them back for monthly readings because I don't want to... I don't know, I just feel like they deserve more a place in the monthly readings. So, okay, so let's see, what is the card for Gemini for July 2007? Gemini, July 2007. 2007, oh my goodness, am I like 10 years behind, guys? 2017, Gemini, July 2017, and that's why the card hadn't come out. This is the one right here, though. Healer, oh boy, you have the power to help and heal others. And so here we have a beautiful little unicorn all curled up, and it's been through some things. And there's an angel there. And in this case, it's saying you're the one with the power to help heal. So your love is very healing, your energy is very healing, and the way you use it is very healing. And so Right now it's about embracing that. And how are you healing people? I feel like it's through the lessons that you're learning and sharing. I feel like it's through learning how to count your blessings even when they come in disguise, and teaching other people how to do that. How healing is that? How to get people to see, and how to see for yourself how, regardless of what's going on, I have divine blessing with me at all times, and being able to live that and experience that in your life because you've allowed yourself to be focused in that same direction and aware of that. So now we're going to get, on top of this, we're going to get a word of clarity from my own custom words of clarity deck, so that we can just highlight something to cap this off, and then I think we're going to do one more tarot deck. So meanwhile, if anything that I've said here resonates with you, I would like to see a thumbs up on the video, and just to okay, this is interesting, just to see that there where you're getting the resonance. Understanding came out, and this was interesting because pretending came out. Now these two cards came out together, and I want to say that was today even for the daily reading, but they came out together. And y'all saw those things flop onto the table right now, right? So if somebody's aware, please put that in the comments on the video if you're more certain than I am. But I think it was today's daily that these two exact cards were part of our daily reading. And so pretending and understanding, what did we get to? We were talking about the magician and how our magi imagination powers are what people call pretending, and how we can use those so that we can bring into clarity a greater sense of focus of our direction, of our desire, of our wish, and get that nice and clear, right? And the greater understanding with the teacher card here and the blessings in disguise, I feel that, especially I feel like with the blessings in disguise, it resonates to this pretending card here. Like there's some things going on that we're not knowing about. So what do? Meanwhile, you pretend like everything's working out for you, and get that working into your mind, not to confuse yourself or fake yourself out, but to get yourself in alignment with the thought and belief that everything is always working out for you, so that you can actually come into an understanding, a real life experience of that. And so why do we want to do that? Because where your attention and your focus goes, your body must follow. Always, 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 without a doubt. So now that we've done all this, I want to just pull from the Radiant Rider-Waite, and I want to just do a quick now, where it was, where it is, and where it's going situational card for the overall energy in your life, so that you can have that to reflect on as well in the time that's coming of July, okay? And also I want to remind you that come mid-month, I will be doing your mid-month Chinese Zodiac Tarot, but that will not replace this. This is your July tarot reading. And again, you should watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Northern Node. And the daily readings are very beneficial. We've had a lot of wonderful feedback. If any of you know anything about the astrology of the time, or have anything really uplifting and insightful, or any personal experiences that you would like to relate to help encourage your brothers and sisters on this channel, I love the interactiveness that you all display. I love the way you communicate with one another. I love the way you add your own intuition to what I've already presented, because Luster's God is working with all of us, you know, and I do this for us. This is a community communication, and it's blessed because of it. And so we have here the Three of Swords as where it was. We have here the Four of Pentacles is where it is. And where is it going, Love Source God? Where is this taking us? As where it's going towards the end of July. So we walk into July with a little bit of heartbreak. It could be because, again, somebody has actually walked away from a relationship, or a relationship has come to its end. We go out of July feeling like the magician. Wasn't I just talking about the magician, folks? Don't you love the way this works? Don't you love the way Love Source God brings it all together and brings it home for us? Because I sure do. It's wonderful when I speak about something, and the next thing I know, that's the next card out of my hand. So we walked into the month feeling a little bit painful, a little bit hurt, a little bit beat up, to be honest, a little bit frustrated, and a little bit of pain to our heart. But now we're getting back to ourselves. We're reevaluating our value, our morals, and protecting our own self, understanding that we have to take care of us and take care of home before we can take care of outside and others, right? And so towards the end of the month, we're going to walk out feeling really fantastic. And we will walk out feeling really fantastic because we have done what we needed to do for ourselves, okay? You got to take care of number one. And this Knight of Pentacles says, at the bottom of the deck, it says that you are staying focused and taking a consistent, strong, founded and grounded routine, and you're building with that something that is so stable that it cannot be shaken. And so where you've walked away from a relationship, know that you're walking into a better, more stable one. Where you've walked away from a job, understand that there's a better one waiting. Where somebody's walked away from you, understand someone better is going to come. But it's because you do the work to take care of yourself. You believe in yourself, and you use your magi powers to benefit you, and you show love, and you show trust and faith that you have the ability to bring in all good things. And remember, you have the Wheel of Fortune on the table for you, and you are the healer. So not only are you healing yourself of this pain here, you, by being able to do that for yourself, you are also able to teach the others how to do that for themselves, okay? And remember, anything that comes in this month that feels painful at first is a mere blessing in disguise, because you are the divine child of the Creator of all that ever is, was, would be, or could be. And by extension, you own everything just as He owns everything. He, she, it, Love Source Energy owns all things. All things are Love Source Energy, and it's more than an ownership, it's a isness. And therefore, all things are available to us. All things are available to you. So don't ever let circumstances fool you. They say don't judge a book by its cover. Don't judge your life by circumstances, because things are going to continue to progress. Things will continue to get better, okay? But it's all about where your focus is. Remember, where your mind goes, your body must follow. So you want to keep your mind focused on your powers, on your blessings, on your what you're learning, on how it doesn't matter what it looks like. This is still a blessing for me, and one day soon I'm going to see fully how that's true. It doesn't matter if I don't know now how this is a blessing for me. I know there's a blessing for me in this, and I'm looking forward to experiencing and having the full clarity, understanding of it. And you can always just stop and say, you know, Love Source God, you can ask whatever you believe in, whether you believe in Jehovah, Muhammad, Allah, angels, guides, your grandma, the eagles, the sun, the moon, whatever it is you believe in. God is all things, so you're good. And you just say, you know what, I'm having a hard time seeing how I'm blessed in this situation. And I know that it's available for me to see. And I know that this is happening so that I might see. So I am now opening up my mind and my spiritual ears and my spiritual eyes to receive with crystal clear clarity that it must be noted how this is working out blessings on my behalf. And when you set that intention and you put those words out to this universe, boy, I've had it come in like that. Sometimes I've had it come in over a few days. Sometimes I've had it come in many different ways over one situation. But it's because I trust it and I put it out there. And you can do the same thing. There ain't nothing no different than me than it is from you. We were all born on this earth with the ability to accomplish everything that one of the most renowned and most worshipped ascended masters ever, Jesus Christ, He had all these amazing powers, right? And so people worship him for that. But I received by divine download. There is not a single human on earth that did not have that potential. What was the difference between him and everyone else on earth ever since? Is that he was the one that was willing to open up to it, to receive it, and to allow it, and to believe in it. And so, likewise us, as we open up to receive and believe and trust, we get proven why it is true and how this is a blessing. And as we do that, we receive more and more, and we understand more and more, and it becomes more and more clear, okay? I love you all so much, and I will be back momentarily with the next live reading for July 2017. And so I'm going to be doing this probably over the course of the next 2 or 3 days until I get them all up. So make sure you're subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, thank you so much for choosing to subscribe now. If anything in this video has touched your heart, I really would appreciate a thumbs up on the video, because that just really makes me feel good, and it just looks good, and hey, why not? Also, personal consultations are always by donation. Everybody can afford a personal consultation. All I ask is that you consult your guides, your angels, your Jesus, your whatever you pray to and believe in, your higher self, love source God on my case. And you ask for what is the value of this information to you, and be honest with yourself. And whatever number you arrive at doing this meditation, then go ahead and send that as your donation. But my website has all the details on that. And some of you have it in your heart to send $1 or $2, a gratitude tip for the reading that was done here because it meant so much to you. My website has instructions on how you can do that as well. And a custom Words of Clarity deck. I have several of you supporters who have taken advantage of the opportunity to have one made, and I know that the day will come where I won't be able to offer them anymore just because of time constraints. But as of now, they're still available to you, and each deck is custom designed and channeled information just for you. So with all that said, I'll catch you on the next live reading for the month of July 2017. And my website has all the details you need at lphtarot.com. That's lphtarot.com, as in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours, and of course me and mine. Until next time.